ahead and read the open public meeting act statement.
This meeting is called pursuant to the provisions of the Open Public Meetings Law. This meeting of June 19, 2018 was included in a list of meeting notices sent to newspapers of record and posted on the bulletin board in the municipal building and has remained continuously posted as the required notices under the statute. In addition, a copy of this notice has been available to the public and is on file in the office of the municipal clerk.
Okay, go ahead and stand for the invocation of flag statements.
Dear God, bless us all as we are here today to conduct matters of business. Please look over us. Help us to make good decisions for the town of Phillipsburg, state of New Jersey, the United States of America. God bless.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Listen. Folks, will you just get into me down, please?
Here. Vice President
Here.
Councilman Davis.
Here.
Councilman Lutz.
Here.
Councilman McVeigh.
Here. If we may, I'd like to make a motion to amend the agenda to do the proclamation before the payment of bills.
So moved.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Lutz.
Yes.
Councilman Davis.
Yes.
Council Vice President Lutz.
Yes.
Councilman McVeigh.
Yes.
Council President Fulton.
Yes. So if the members of the Fairtown Falcons will join us up here. Whereas established in 1948 as the Fairtown Boys Club, now known as the Fairtown Youth Sports Organization, Mr. William Flowerback and Mr. J.R. Coyle were the founding fathers. Mr. Walt Kutzler and Mrs. Cecilia Honey were instrumental in bringing the club to the next level. Whereas the Fairtown Falcons of Phillipsburg U10 boys basketball team, coached by head coach Matthew Scarborough Sr. and assistant coach Ricky Sexton, completed a successful 2017-2018 basketball season in the CBL U10 division. Whereas on March 25, 2018, the Fairtown Falcons finished undefeated and beat the Easton Saints by a score of 57-49 in the CBL U10 boys championship game. This gave the Falcons an undefeated season of 15-0 and a record of 44-1 over the past 3 years, along with 3 consecutive championships, 2 in the CBL U9 boys division and 1 in the CBL U10 boys division. Whereas the following are the 2017-2018 Fairtown Falcons roster: Matthew Scarborough Jr., Dylan Sexton, Ian Cryan, Jonathan Rodriguez, Chris Housel, Manny Reyes, Craig Fox, Antoine Manning, Jaden Rodriguez, EJ Royale, Camden Douglas, and Nazir Berry.
Yes, sir. Wow. No, please. These young people should be recognized for their outstanding performance and their achievements obtained as a result of their hard work and determination. Whereas the town of Phillipsburg will ever be indebted to the officers, coaches, parents, and relatives of these outstanding organization for the never-ending dedication to our youth, accomplished by our countless hours of organizing, coaching, and participating in the various field and arenas, and that had allowed the teaching and understanding of true sportsmanship to be handed down throughout the club's rich history. Let it be known that on Monday, June 4th, 2018, the governing body of the town of Phillipsburg recognizes the Fairtown Youth Organization for its dedication and hard work in all aspects as an exemplary organization. Congratulations.
Congratulations, boys.
Now, I just want to thank town of Phillipsburg and town council for their support over the years with the First Town Falcons. They're always there if the kids need anything. I just want to thank them, and I want to congratulate the team again. These kids come work hard every day, and they accomplish these goals, and it makes me very proud to be able to coach this team over the years. It's 3 years now. Let's hope for a good outcome for next year as well.
They're horrible.
Go ahead and let the kids clear out of here before we continue.
You should be ashamed.
Okay, we can go ahead and move forward with the payment of bills. Bill list.
The current fund, $240,631.76. State and federal grant, $5,540.14. Capital fund, $1,846.39. Sewage utility fund, $581,639.17. Section 8, $4,336.02. For a regular bill list of $833,993.48. The Section 8 rent payments, $145,142. The prepaid bill list, the agency fund, $150,056.72. For a grand total of all funds, $1,129,192.20.
Thank you, Vicki. Motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Yep, I do. I'd like to pull 72993. At least for discussion, unless we have an immediate answer.
72993.
It's to Suppley Clooney and Company for $37,000 for the audit. We budgeted $20,000. So that's $17,000 over.
From my memory, that's 37,000 was what their RFP came in at last year. I think.
Well, we only put $20,000 in the budget, and the other audits that were charged, one says for the library, which there was also another charge for another auditing firm for the library, and the other was for Section 8, and nothing was in the budget lines. It said $20,000 straight.
From the 2017 budget?
2018. This wouldn't be applied to the 2017 budget, right?
This would be 2017.
Yeah, because
It gets expensed to 2017's
I
budget?
think we budgeted it from, because it's for the 2017 year, so I think we budgeted it for 2017, it's because the service before.
It usually tells us if it's
I
going
think,
to the previous year.
I think Councilman Davis is here, right?
It'll usually tell us that. It did not tell us that.
I'm okay with keeping it tabled, Councilwoman, if you'd like to.
Unless the mayor knows.
Is the Suppley Clooney bill from the 2017 budget or the 2018 budget?
2018 budget.
So it is over. Then I'd like to pull it. That's it.
If I may, Council President,
Yes, Mayor.
they did a presentation and you accepted the report. I don't
No,
know how you would
It's
reverse that.
the bill.
I know it's the bill, but you're going to have to go back and tell them.
We didn't vote on the audit that night, we actually tabled
Vote
it.
on it.
Right, we tabled it, we didn't accept it.
All right.
Is that all, Mayor?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. That's it? Councilman McVeigh? Good, sir. Councilman Davis?
Good, thank you.
And I am good as well. So we can vote on the bills list as amended. We will be tabling bill number 72993 in the amount of $37,000 for Suppley Clooney and Company.
I'll make make a motion to adopt as amended.
Second.
Roll call vote, Vicki?
Councilman Lutz?
Yes.
Councilman Davis?
Yes.
Council Vice President DeGiorno?
Yes.
Councilman McVeigh?
Yes.
Council President Fulmer?
Yes. Okay, so the next the discussion is Mary Beth Ringo from the Municipal Alliance here. Okay, it doesn't appear that Ms. Ringo is in the room. So what we'll do is we can just go ahead and put her on hold. If she happens to come later, we can go ahead and let her go. The next is the public comment on agenda items. So this is public comment specifically on agenda items. Step to the podium, state your name and address for the record, please.
Alan Amy, 71 Lewis Street, Phillipsburg, New Jersey. 2018-13, to cut funds from the Fortune Center.
No, sir. What that does is we have rewritten the Chapter 5 Administration of the Government. We removed Section 92, which states that the department may have an agreement with the Birth Youth Center. We currently do not have an agreement. So as we were rewriting that section, what we've done was we have removed that language because it's no longer valid. The Youth Center has terminated their agreement with the town. Now that does not cut funding. The funding has still been allotted for the 2018 year in an amount of $20,000. So that funding is still available.
Okay. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Sandra Morris at 5 Fairview Heights. I still have some questions about 2018-103, excuse me. I'm not necessarily expecting answers, but I am expressing concerns. I'm not sure how the removal of the town's 210 units to the Housing Authority affect the community. Absentee landlords with Section 8 are definitely a problem in this town. But since 1978, the town has controlled the landlord issue by having direct control over their rentals. The town knows exactly where their units are. The town does not know where all our Section 8 housing is, even though the town has asked the county, the state, and the federal government for this information. Mr. Rummerfield mentioned during our June 12th Town Council work session that he planned to create more green space by removing some of the buildings and then putting in a recreation center. I was a bit confused since I thought the town already had a recreation center that is easily accessible from the projects. So this then begs the second question: where will the residents go whose housing will be dismantled under this idea of Mr. Rummerfield's? Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Morissette. Is there anyone else?
Bill Tevin, 230 South Main Street. Question on 2018-09, account of establishing an energy aggregation program. Is that going to be available to all the town residents? If it's a program that is accepted or voted on as far as a better discount than they're offering to us as a individual resident at this point?
Sure. Councilwoman?
Yes, they discussed it's all residents. It would not benefit businesses. It would not benefit any commercial, but all residents by default will be switched over to that plan. You would have to opt out to not be part of it. The only exception, I believe they said, was anybody that has a different third-party bill.
Would that be able to be?
Like solar or something like that.
Well, I'm saying if you're already on a program through a different vendor, it would be an automatic conversion, or you have
No,
to?
it's only those that are currently using JCP&L, I believe.
Right, but I'm saying everybody's using JCP&L.
Only, no, not for their energy delivery.
Yeah, so I personally have a contract with a third-party supplier. JCP&L is still my utility to deliver the electricity to my house, but
Right.
I will not be automatically included because I already have a year-long contract with a third-party supplier. So people who already have a contract and which might incur a penalty for leaving will be automatically excluded and not require opt-out. Everyone else will be automatically opted in unless they choose to opt out, and you can opt out or opt in at any time with no penalty.
will we be advised by some sort of communication on what the plans are and what the savings are?
I believe they said there will be a mailer indicating your right to opt out after if this is adopted, and it'll have the details about how you will do that.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Good evening, Dan Pappas, 56 Berkeley, and Berkeley Heights. Although I don't live in town, we do own a lot of properties. I'm partners with 2 other gentlemen. We own 11 properties in town and 15 units. Primarily, we're about 80% rent to Section 8. All our properties get fully renovated. All the permits and inspections are done. They're all up to par. Everybody comes in, I have no issues. Some of the issues I have is all my properties do have pest control programs for the yearly basis. The reason why we have that is for the absentee landlords. Unfortunately, we take the hit for that. My concern is transferring the Section 8 program over to the Housing Authority as well. We've had houses since 2005 where we've been dealing with Bonnie when she was here, Gina, Ted, Nancy, everybody. My question and concern is, what service are my tenants going to get, and what's going to change for us as landlords? I emailed you, Council President, as well as the Mayor a couple weeks ago, and maybe I had the wrong email address, I don't know. I never got anything back. I wouldn't come to the meeting if I just got a quick answer. I don't know if we have an answer to that, or...
No, I apologize. Our email was migrated. Do you remember around what time?
It was the day before the council meeting 2 weeks ago. I guess when it came up, I wanted to make sure it wasn't going to vote on because I wanted to go. I had to work that night. I wanted to make sure I was available.
I apologize. I didn't get that email. Mayor, did you get that email?
No, I didn't.
So it's possible when our email was migrated. So I do apologize before you. Normally I would answer. Are you asking if there's going to be a vote this evening, or are you asking what impact it's going to have on? So what impact would it have?
On my tenants mostly, I mean, and you guys, you know, your platform is to deal with absentee landlords. Like I said, I implore you to come to my properties. We have 11 properties. I'll drive the car. You know, I mean, we'll go look at them. They're all fully renovated. A couple of my tenants are here tonight. We have no issues. You know, we're trying to buy some of these houses that are dilapidated and run down. We have bids on houses that bankers own for 3 years. You know, we can't get anywhere. You know, we love the town. You know, I'm here 4 or 5 days a week. You know, out of the week working on the houses and checking on everything and stuff like that. So we have a vested interest, even though I don't physically live here. I'm here more than I'm home. So my concern is, for the past 13 years, we've been dealing with primarily Section 8 and mostly, you know, people came out of the Housing Authority, which I haven't heard very good stories. That's why they're coming out and renting our places. My concern is, are they going to get the service that they have now? And what effect does it have on us, and what are the benefits, you know, as a taxpayer?
Sure. Well, I can tell you from my research, and I can only speak for my research because we've never implemented this program before, right? My research states that there will be no change. I couldn't promise you that. I couldn't promise you that it won't change. I can't make that promise. I know a couple of my colleagues here have done some research, so I will defer to them. I know Councilwoman DiGirolamo and Councilman Davis have done enough research where they would be able to answer those questions for you.
Okay.
So, sure, Councilman, thank you.
I understand your concern, and I appreciate it. And the compromise I'm hoping Council will consider this evening, based after Mr. Rumfield came by, is a shared service agreement with the town where the servicing of the units and the tracking of the units would remain a function of the town, and they would use our office as the tracking unit for their vouchers.
Your office as in?
As in town. So we work together where all of our folks would stay in place, and
so it would be a total turnover.
That's correct, and I'm hoping Council will consider that this evening, because based on Mr. Rummerfield's discussion with us, that would still suffice for their application for the PDD of RAD. So that'll be my proposed amendment. I'm hoping Council will consider that, because I think it seems like a fair compromise between the concerns of the two parties.
Councilman, we do the tracking, correct? I just want to be sure my
Yeah,
correct.
I think the resolution we've had this evening would be to give the mayor's office the ability to negotiate that contract, but it would come along with the guidance that the expectation is that those folks would remain in place to manage that section, but would be in partnership with the application for the PDD.
Thank you, Council. Councilwoman?
Like I said, as a survey from my tenants, which I spoke to over the past week, the service they get, I mean, they've been on the program for a very long time, and I have a good relationship with my tenants, and they have a good relationship with the town and stuff, and they're actually quite concerned of where it's gonna go, and they're gonna kind of be pushed to the wayside, you know, and that's not what we're doing here. I mean, like I said, your whole platform was to revitalize it, and that's what we're doing, you know, so that's a big part of it, you know.
Well, I'd love to take a look at your property someday.
Call me up, I'll buy you lunch.
You don't buy me lunch, but I absolutely will take you up.
Thank you for your time.
You're very welcome.
I'm not buying you lunch. Reggie Regret, 390 Heckman Street, Phillipsburg. It is nice to see so many concerned citizens. I say that with all sincerity. I should be coming to council meetings more often. I didn't have a chance to look at the agenda. I understand there's a topic of a vote of no confidence on Mayor Ellis's performance.
No, sir.
No, sir, what?
No, there will not be a vote this evening.
Oh, it's not on the agenda?
No, sir.
Can you tell me why it's not on the agenda?
Did you want it to be on the agenda? We
didn't. Well, why was it put on the agenda?
It was not put on.
I mean, why was it even being considered?
It was never placed on the agenda.
But why was it being considered?
I'm not going to get into that this evening.
Oh, okay. No, I'm just glad.
No.
I have complete confidence in Mayor Ellis.
Thank you. Thank you. David Morissette, 5 Fairview Heights, Phillipsburg, New Jersey. I would like to urge the town council to table resolution 2018-107. I would like the town council to walk back the local ethics committee. Currently, there is a state ethics committee where if there are ethics complaints against officials, town officials, those complaints can be taken to the state ethics committee. Town Council President Robert Fulper had some very wise words in the last week or two regarding another situation where there would be adjudication. And Town Council President Fulper said that adjudication should take outside of the local jurisdiction because of issues with partisan politics. I believe, and many other people in the town believe, partisan politics do exist in Phillipsburg. And because of that, that taints any local ethics committee, and it should be moved back to the state. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Council, for your comment. Is there anyone else? That being said, we can move forward then to ordinances for a second reading, which would be ordinance 2018-09, an ordinance of the town of Phillipsburg establishing an energy aggregation program.
Second.
Discussion? It's open to the public. Discussion amongst council. Okay, roll call vote, please.
Councilman Lutz?
Yes.
Councilman Davis?
Yes.
Council Vice President DeGirolamo?
Yes.
Councilman McVeigh?
Yes.
Council President Holbrook?
Yes. Ordinance number 2018-09, ordinance of the town of Phillipsburg establishing an energy aggregation program has passed successfully. The next on the agenda would be ordinance 2018-010, an ordinance of the town of Phillipsburg, County of Warren, State of New Jersey, deleting chapter 540.1, the deputy town attorney position, created appointment of the code of the town of Phillipsburg.
So moved.
Second.
Open to the public. Okay, Discussion amongst council. Roll call vote.
Councilman Lutz?
Yes.
Councilman Davis?
Yes.
Council Vice President Keith Giralamo?
Yes.
Councilman McVeigh?
Yes.
Council President Colbert?
Yes. Ordinance number 2018-010, ordinance of the Town of Phillipsburg, County of Warren, State of New Jersey, deleting Chapter 540.1, Deputy Town Attorney position, created appointment of the Town of Phillipsburg. Code of the Town of Phillipsburg has been successfully passed. Ordinance number 2018-11, an ordinance of the Town of Phillipsburg, County of Warren, State of New Jersey, amending and supplementing Code Section 100-16. So moved.
Second?
Discussion. Discussion, council. Roll call vote, please.
Councilman Lutz?
Yes.
Councilman Davis?
Yes.
Council Vice President Keith Giralamo?
Yes.
Councilman McVeigh?
Yes.
Council President Colbert?
Yes. Ordinance number 2018-11, ordinance of the Town of Phillipsburg, County of Warren, State of New Jersey, amending and supplementing Code Section 100-16 has successfully passed. We now move forward to the ordinances for the first reading, which is ordinance 2018-12, an ordinance of the Town of Phillipsburg, County of Warren, State of New Jersey, amending ordinance 2017-16 regarding salary guide for the unclassified employees.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion.
Yeah, I do. I just want to get to it unless somebody else is ready. There was one on here. This list, just for clarification, is supposed to be unclassified employees only.
Correct.
We have a job description on here that was deemed to be a classified job description. So I asked that we either change the job description to unclassified or we remove it.
I think in order to do that, Councilwoman, we would have to, if we just discuss the positions and not the employee, Council, do we need to send out rice?
Because the position's filled, then read a choice notice.
It is not.
It's not filled. Okay.
It's advertised but unfilled, I believe, and I think the mayor may have changed it.
Okay.
That would be the superintendent of recreation. Previously, it was a director of recreation, which was unclassified. This says superintendent, which is a classified position.
So you'd like to amend that?
So it would fall under the civil service, which would deem it not part of this ordinance.
No issue whatsoever.
Unless you want to change it to director, and we'll just change the
No,
language.
the title is not.
Okay, so we would be amending the proposed salary ordinance, removing the superintendent of recreation, correct?
Yes. Only because it's a classified position.
It's not a classified.
Right. Yeah, it is a department head, so it's not, but this is for classification.
This is for non-classified, no, this is for
It's for, it
unclassified.
says unclassified.
Unclassified.
Correct. So that's correct. So it's okay.
These are all non-civil service titles.
Correct. And that's what we determined it was a civil service title.
The superintendent of recreation was a civil service title. That's.
It was previously,
I
it
understand.
was director. Yeah.
If the mayor's not opposed to changing the title from superintendent to director, it can stay on the list. If you are taking you want me to
Question I would have. You need to speak into the mic, Thank you. The only question I would have is the only classified or the classified title being required to have an exam.
No.
Okay.
No, unclassified is not.
Thank you.
If it stays recreation director, it's not needed in this statute.
Okay, so we would amend that then to recreation director.
Right, because there is a civil service title that's superintendent of recreation.
Correct.
It does require an exam, so.
Correct.
Correct.
So that's what we need to be clear on. So we're going back to director of recreation.
If you want to do that, it can stay, we'll just change it.
Yes.
That's fine.
Using the same terms.
Is there more terms?
There's lots of things.
Okay, I'll motion to approve as amended. Do you have a question? Councilman Yvette?
For the resolution from 2017 that was up. I have a question regarding the Human Resources Manager.
It's filled. I don't think we can discuss that, Councilman. Oh, no, it is not filled. You can discuss it.
I don't know if Vicki can recall. I know it's 2017, 177, it rings a bell to me, but I believe that resolution lost 3-2 on the floor 2017. I don't recall it ever being brought up, at least during this council's tenure. I'm not sure why that title with that range is on this matrix. Unless I can get clarification from the mayor.
It can certainly be removed. It basically took the place of a BA. We had no BA, and we substituted it for the BA. No issue of from the mayor's office to remove it. No issue whatsoever.
Thank you, Mayor.
But not, that's, just to be clear, not the clerk.
That is correct.
Okay.
That is correct. That's right. So it's next.
We have a BA in the horizon, so it's
I'll reverse my motion as long as Councilman Davis kills me.
No, you're allowed to, without any objection, you're allowed to withdraw the motion.
See that? I can withdraw my motion. Thank you, Councilman Davis. Nice report. Does anybody else have any discussion?
No. So move to amend as noted on those two positions?
That was the human resource manager from the salary guide, and you changed the title from superintendent of recreation to director.
Correct.
Of recreation.
Right, recreation director. Terms. Second? Second.
As a point of information, Counselor,
Yes,
would the enacting action beyond the salary guide be a resolution from council, or would it be the mayor's fiat decision to set a salary within that bound as
It
well?
would depend if it was employees of the administration or department heads.
So the mayor will have the fiat right to set any salary within those bounds without any further action from council.
Correct.
In accordance with the ordinance. Okay.
Thank you. Okay.
Within the bounds of appropriation.
Yeah, from the thank you.
Roll call.
Councilman Lutz?
Yes.
Councilman Davis?
Yes.
Council Vice President DeGirolamo?
Yes.
Councilman McVeigh?
Yes.
Council President Polk?
Yes. Ordinance number 2018-12, an ordinance of the town of Phillipsburg, County of Orange, State of New Jersey, amending ordinance 2017-16 regarding salary guide for unclassified employees as